Woohoo! Oh yeah! Beautiful! Woohoo! What an art it is to build that out of wood. Oh my word, that was blind. Woo! Beautiful. I always say, if you've got a smile on your face, something is being done right. So far, I have not stopped smiling. Whoa. My friends, welcome back. I hope you're all doing very well. It is that time once again for yet another big adventure. I am ticking off a bucket list area of the UK and a bucket list trail of mine on today's adventure. I'm at Llandegla, and I hope I've pronounced that right. For absolutely years, I have been meaning to come up here to North Wales to ride, to figure out the spots, to ride the famous trail centres, and I am so glad I'm finally here. And we are starting off with what has got to be up there with some of the most famous trail centres in North Wales. I think it's going to be a good one. So the stats for today: I am going to be riding the Red Trail. It sits about 15 kilometres in length, but that is without the additional black runs you can do that are littered around the trail. So in turn, I am hoping for 1,500 feet of descending, of which the majority will be done from an 8-kilometre continuous descent. Oh yes. As always, my mission is to ride and document the best mountain bike trails in the UK. It's as simple as that. And as per all of my adventures, I am recording on trail forks. It is a little bit hot and humid today. It is currently 26 degrees up here in North Wales. It is dry, it is loose, it is dusty. I've got plenty of water to rehydrate along the route. I am sweating already. It's funny actually, because I had a comment on one of my previous adventures yesterday about how I should come here and explore the trails. Little did you know, I already had that planned. It is just meant to be. That is the biggest plane I've ever seen. I need to get my camera out quick. What is that? Oh my word. That is massive. It's like, is that a beluga? Is that what that is? Huge. With all that being said, I am going to be taking it a little bit easy on the climbs for this one, as on the weekend I had something happen to me that is slightly unexplainable. So the story goes like this: I met up with all my friends for a sort of weekend trip away to Sheffield, and we stayed from Friday until Sunday morning. The original plan was to do the sort of big pub trip on the Saturday night, but of course once everyone arrives and says hi, we all get a little bit excited and ended up staying until about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning at the pubs on Friday night. On Saturday, must have been around 5 or 6 o'clock, after maybe having a couple of pints of cider, I started to feel really itchy and irritated all over my body. As time went on and as more pints were drunk, it became worse and worse and worse. And it was then that I realised that my skin was coming out in all these sorts of white little boils, these sort of little swollen lumps everywhere. Got into bed, and no matter how hard I tried to switch off, all I could think about was how my skin was burning, how it was itching. It got to the point that I was so distressed that my girlfriend said, let me have a look at you, let me see what it's like. And she couldn't believe the state of my skin. Then I started getting really hot and sweaty, and I couldn't cool myself down. My heartbeat was racing. I could almost feel my chin swelling up. And at this point, it must have been about 2:30 in the morning, maybe close to 3 o'clock, so there were going to be no shops open. So the only option really, because I was in such a state and was quite worried that something more severe might have been happening, we had to call an ambulance, and they ended up giving me a big shot of, I'm not too sure whether it was an adrenaline or a really strong antihistamine. And after they gave me that, within minutes the redness was going down, the itching went away, and I felt pretty normal. For the past few days I have now been racking my brain thinking, did I eat something? Did I get bitten by something to cause such a reaction? But I'm not allergic to anything except pollen. Now that might sound slightly strange, but once I give you the explanation you might understand. I am really susceptible to hay fever, to the point where I've actually had to have an injection to suppress the symptoms. Otherwise it just impacts my daily life immensely. Now the chemical released in your body that causes those symptoms from pollen is histamine. Now what was unknown to me is that cider is really high in histamine. So from that I've worked out, because I've drunk so much cider and put so much histamine into my body, my histamine bucket overflowed and it didn't know where to go. And effectively it gave me quite a severe allergic reaction. So if anyone knows any other reasons as to why my body would react in such a way to drinking such an amount of cider, please do let me know. Please let me know if you've had anything similar. I just really want to try and understand exactly why that happened to me. Ultimately, I think I might have to get an allergy test, but my skin is only just fully cleared up. Feeling a little tired from it all, feeling a little bit, just gonna take it easy until we drop into the descent. The one beautiful thing about Wales and these types of forests is how the light comes through the trees and just hits the plants on the ground, creates this amazing contrast of colour. It is beautiful. The first taste of North Wales roller coaster. Yeah, little scrub. Oh, it's so beautiful and dry. Dreamy conditions. Oh yeah. Woo! Whoa! On the inside. Oh yeah. It's a nice gradient. It's not too steep. It's not too, well, hello. Pre-hop. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too steep. It's not too flat. It's a nice gradient where you can actually maintain a comfortable speed. I'm sure this section isn't designed to be blasted down, but if you really put some work in through the legs, you would be able to. Whoa! Yeah. Beautiful. Just what the doctor ordered on a Tuesday afternoon. Woo! That is good fun. There is just something about the way that trails are built in Wales that, it's special. There's a special sauce, a special secret that they're keeping to themselves. Oh. I always say, if you've got a smile on your face, something is being done right. So far I have not stopped smiling. Whoa. Oh wow, a little bit of a boardwalk section. I don't mind if I do. Oh my word, that is special. That is real special. Oh, coming off that reminds me a little bit of Blue Scar at Avan. There's this section near the bottom where big boardwalk to make sure you don't go on any protected lands, and you fly off the end of it into the final section. Woo! Whoa. Oh yeah. Couple sharp rocks to look out for, I keep noticing. It is littered with them. Adds to the edge, doesn't it? Whoa. That was a big slam on the rim. I think that was a root actually that time, not a rock, surprisingly. Let's see if that stays inflated. I have come to the conclusion that 26 degrees is far too hot to ride a bike. I did actually have this debate with myself whilst riding the wall at Avan. I said that the perfect temperature to ride a mountain bike is anywhere between, I think, 12 and 15 degrees. I think I stand by that. I've just seen the view over here. You've got Snowdonia National Park and a big view of North Wales. Oh wow. And it just so happens that there is a black run here called Snowdon View. I mean, it would be rude not to include it on this loop, wouldn't it, really, considering that I'm here. Nice. Two lines to choose from up here. You've got Big Gyms and Parallel Universe. This is Big Gyms. I love it when the trail goes through the trees. Oh yeah. Oh, it's mega. Whee! Up high. Had a little rockfall there just behind me, just from how high I went up on that berm. Oh yeah. Awesome flow. Awesome challenge actually. Quite a rough terrain. Got to keep your eyes peeled. With that sunlight going through the trees, it's a little bit distorted on the ground. Oh, look at this. Slightly hard to make out. Is that a rock? Is that a root? Should that be avoided? Woohoo! Oh yeah, that is more like it. The berms have got so much support. Whoa. Whoa. Beautiful. World class. Oh, because I've ridden Big Gyms, I could not leave the other trail out here. Parallel Universe. It could be another corker. Woo. Oh, big compression. trying to pump these whoops. Give me some speed. Woo! Yeah, nice floaty jumps. They're really nice to ride. Don't even have to really pull up on those. A little bit of it was at a step up, or I just maybe didn't clear it properly. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Line up, line up. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh. Little bit of a switch up. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, I've got to slow down a little bit. I'm gonna woo, take flight where I don't want to. That is such good fun. It really is like a parallel universe. 10 out of 10. I've been to trail centres before where they've had those black optional, effectively off-piste sections or trails off the main drag, and usually those lines are way better than the actual trail. What they've done here is it's obvious that they have focused a lot of their efforts on the red, and those black lines almost complement it. I think with some trail centres that I've ridden at in the past, they've focused all their efforts on those little off-piste styled black runs to the side of the main trails and have just almost forgotten about the main big red or blue loops. And it's a shame really, because people then just ride the little runs that they can do over and over again instead of doing the whole big adventure loop. But it makes me really happy to say that those lines do complement this red trail in a really nice way. They add a little bit more oomph where needed. The push-up's not too bad. Really nice little additions. Oh my word, there's water. Must be a little spring or something there. Oh, let's get some air on the body. I am sweating from places I didn't realise could sweat. Oh yeah. Woo-hoo. Lean her in. Oh. What a forest. It is just mesmerizing. Whoa. The excitement's building. Woohoo! Oh yeah. It says that this is a jump section. Let's see if I can clear them or not. If I have the confidence. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Floater. Woohoo! Woohoo! This is quite a scenic little path, isn't it? Little stream and that big view of the forest. and it's nice and flat. Beautiful. Whoa. It's loose. Massive berms. Enormous. Oh, and look at this boardwalk section. Oh my. It's like they've picked this up from the north coast of Canada and dumped it here. This is the type of thing that I actually wanted to ride at Kilda, but unfortunately it was shut. I'm glad I've finally been able to ride one. Oh wow, oh my word. What an art it is to build that out of wood. Oh yeah. Woo! Now we're moving. Gotta be careful on these corners because they are so blown out with loose gravel. Whoa. I don't want a repeat of Warncliffe. Not out here. Oh, that's tight. It's tighter than it looks. Nice. Had a really nice lip on that. Let it roll. Woo. Oh yeah. Oh my word, that was blind. Woo. They've put these sneaky uphills in here. Oh, that's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh my, this is the worst bit yet. I'm not sure I'm going to get up this. I'll give it a bloody good go though. Oh no, no, no. No, no, no. There is no way. Not a chance. That is brutal. It would be fun to come down though. What's become apparent to me is that this trail in 15 kilometers has delivered more punch, more flow, more excitement and more joy than some trails that I've ridden that are double that in length. And I think that just says all you need to know about this red here. I would go as far as to say it is simply superb. It has got literally everything you could ever possibly want for a mountain bike adventure. Oh yeah. This is a Strava segment, so I presume everyone's aim is to go as fast as possible down here. I took that nice, really nice actually. Took that jump rather. Beautiful. Woo. Yeah. Well friends, what an adventure this has been. I am so glad I finally ticked off North Wales from my bucket list. The only thing I can think of now, all I want is 2 pints of ice cold Coke Thanks for coming along. Take care.